Hi guys, this video is specially about understanding site menu in RND framework. Actually, in a previous video I explained about the site menu short. It's a short version, I hope. So in this video I will explain more deeper, especially for the pro developers, and they can understand more about site menu. So if you don't know where your site menu and find this stuff, again I will explain. So normally when you have installed RND framework, you can find RND content folder. This is where you keep your website's data. It's a very important folder. Go inside that, and there settings.json file is there. This one keeps the site menu data and also other data. So this is the settings.json file. Here you can see site menu. So this site menu is a complex array. Inside it you can see three menus: top, side, footer. These are coming in default, but maybe if you have more plugins, more templates, they can put more menus here. But in this default installation, like basic version for a beginner, you will see only three menus. And the top menu, it's on the header here, the top menu, and the footer menu comes down there, and also the side menu. If your template supports a side menu, it can go on the left side or right side depending on your template. Let me go to top menu. So this top menu, little bit complex for a beginner, I understand that, but actually it's not too complicated if you understand the pattern. In the previous video I explained something about href, icon, new, and these items, these keys in the menu. So again, this I will explain again. This home is the label you see on the menu here. This one can have space. It's okay to keep a space, but if you template wrap or the trim these spaces, it can affect your the final result, but otherwise you can keep space. So I change my here the home as my home. You see it's changed here. Whatever you do to this JSON file, you have to save the JSON file, then reload your website to see the result. So I rename as home. So if you have a caching in your browser, maybe it can take some time to see the changes. So you can enable developer mode, something in your web browser, then you can stop caching on browser, but I'm not going to explain this in this video. You can check on Google or YouTube how to turn on developer mode in your web browser. Safari, Chrome, Firefox, whatever you use, you can go to developer mode. And okay, now this is the label on the menu, and href is the target page or target URL that will open when you click on the menu. You also understand this one, and the icon, if your template supports icon sets like Font Awesome or similar, then you can put an icon to the menu, and you have to put this icon, replace this with your icon name. And the new means you can open your target page in a new window or the current window. So if it is 0, it will open in the current window, but if it is 1, it will open in a new window. And these items, these are here, these items can keep a submenu. For example, you see here page elements menu here. My page elements menu keep basics, typography, colors, images, panels and boxes. This is a submenu. It goes under the main menu item. So if your template supports submenus, you can easily show a submenu. So what you have to do, I scroll down a little bit, you see my page elements menu item here. This is a top level menu item. It will appear here as you see. This is the top level menu item. Under top level menu item, this items array here, it's filled with a same kind of menu structure. The structure is same like the main menu structure. You see the label here and the href to open the page and the icon, new tab or the current tab, you can change it here. Also, you can put another third level menu here. Again, if your template support another submenu like like multi-level menus, here you can add again a submenu here and make a complicated menu here. Again, your template should support this kind of complicated menus, but this template supports a submenu, and you can see that submenu goes under items in the primary level menu, primary menu item. Okay, then let me show how to add a menu item. I will start from the submenu because this example is about a complex menu. So how to add a submenu item to this? So this page elements top menu item keep a submenu like basics, typography, color, images, panels, these stuff. So you can easily add a new one, new menu item. Just copy this one like this. Be careful about these brackets and the comma, and you put new menu item here. So you see that this is a duplicate of this menu, so you cannot keep a duplicate menu item. For example, let's say I save this file and I reload, but there's nothing happened here. So but if I change this one, let me go to the page elements here. You see that submenu, it's there, nothing happened. So but when I change this basics to hi hello, then I reload the website, you see here hi hello comes here. So this is the way you can put a submenu. Also you can put a primary menu item here. You see, please understand the pattern how I copy. I copy this text, this menu item, and I paste, and I change this about RND, and I save. So you see a new primary menu item is here and secondary menu item is here. But let's say I want to put under about RND menu item, I want to put frequently asked questions. So look at what I do. I open these items here. You see, I open that. Then I want to put a menu item like this again. You see what I do, but be careful. JSON files should, like you see here the comma, so this is a kind of wrong JSON format. In a previous example I explained you how to verify your JSON file. If it is wrong, it won't load in your website, so be careful with commas. So all the time, end of the JSON array, look at these items, look at these carefully. Here's a comma, here's a comma, here's a comma, here's a comma, 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 but the final element doesn't have a comma. If you put a comma here, it will break your JSON format, so it will not load properly in your website. So be careful about JSON format. And then here I put a new menu item. I rename this FAQs, and I should open FAQ here. But I will explain this href again, but just imagine, just understand what I do. I reload. You see the submenu appeared here. About RND, FAQs here. If you want to add another element to this submenu, look at what I do. I copy paste, but you see all are orange because this JSON format is wrong. So I forgot here to put a comma, then I put this comma, then the structure is good, right? So all the time in JSON format, this one is a key value, this orange color is it's a value. So more basically you don't have to change these purple color things, but in the menu items normally you can edit here because this element is telling something to the menu, but it's normal. So okay, I rename this as our history. Okay, then I put this as history, but actually, okay, I save the JSON file, I reload. You see two menu items are there on the submenu. So this is the way you add menu items to RND framework. But one thing, this href, very important, because here we comes about menu and I click on our history. You see it's 404 error. That means RND framework cannot find this page. So please watch how to add page to the RND framework, this tutorial, then you can understand how to create pages and how to link them with the menu. So for example, I will explain how it works here. In your RND content folder, there you can find pages. These are top level pages. So there are folders, but these folders keep stored data related to your top level pages. This is 404 page, and this is elements page, hello, help, home, legal, something is there like that. So under elements, this is a top level folder, top level page. So this should keep data related to this page. I open it, you see this element.json file, it keeps data related to this page. Plus there you can see a lot of subfolders. These subfolders are second level pages. They goes under element primary level folder, primary level page. So this is kind of organizing your website structure. Let's say you have an online shop. It's an electronic shop. Then you sell televisions, and you sell refrigerators, and you sell air conditioners. So you can have a shop like in your website, the primary page will be something like a shop. Inside this shop, there will be categories like televisions, refrigerators, air conditioners. So first you create the top level folder, create the page there, go inside, create another folder like in the elements, you create another folder, put your page there. So if you have multi-level pages, so you can link them one by one. So inside the subfolder, like that. So I will explain this later. So but basically you have to see in your RND content folder, pages folder keeps the top level pages in your website. In the default installation, in this RND framework default installation, you see the home. This is my home page. So this home page data is here. Very simple. And help folder is here. So when somebody click this help, this menu item is linked with this help folder. This is the page. Here you see page data. How it works? So when you come to the menu, you see this is the label, it's home. It can have space, any space, like you can rename it as my home. No worries. But when you come to href here, you see this home, that is the folder name here, right? In your pages folder, there's a top level page folder, this one, the home. So what this means, when you define like this, so RND engine will load this folder. Simple, right? Let's say, so I save this JSON file and I reload this side. When I click here, my home, this is my home. But you see here, href is home. This is why it opens this home page, and this is my home page folder. Let's say I want to change the home rename with help. Here I rename this href as help. Here you see, watch carefully, and I reload. I save the JSON file and reload. So here it shows my home. Let's see what happened when I click my home. You see, it's not my home page. It's opening my help and support page. I hope you understood how it works, right? Another complicated example, not complicated for you, I hope. So let's say this element is a top level folder, right? Because it goes under pages folder in the RND content folder. So this element folder keeps other folders name: animate, basics, colors, forms, images, typo, tables, panels. So look at this example here. When you come to the top menu here, you see basics, typography, colors, images, panels, these stuff, right? So I go to the JSON file, then let me highlight only page elements here. Look at this here. You see exactly submenu here, and inside hi hello here, this element, this is the element I added. So you see this for elements / and basics. That means if you understand the pattern, inside your pages folder here. There's an elements folder, and this / mean then go to the next level. It means next level here. And you see the basics is the next level folder here. So then when you write something like this, it will open like the sub pages. It's not on the top level page, something like inside the sub page. So this page is coming from this basics folder here. I will explain this more deeper in another section, but I hope you understood how RND menus works. Please comment down and ask me your questions. I know you will face many issues when you start developing with RND framework. I am here to help you all the time. And one important thing, if you link pages here, whatever you write under hrefs in the menu cannot have spaces like this. Do not put spaces here. It's an address, something it shouldn't have any kind of space. But you see here, the label of the menu can have a space. So keep note of this one, and I come to you with a new video. Thanks for watching.